They don't even understand that you know, the way we grew up, you're supposed to spend no more than 10 or 20% of what you make. You know what I'm saying? So you can have something.
One of those possible money grabs appears to be the BMF story. But 50 wasn't immediately exploiting it to garner attention. Authenticity was what he desired. He desired cultural recognition. He therefore took a chance by appointing Demetrius Lil Meech Flannery Jr., Big Meech's real-life son, as his own father. Here's the issue, though. Never in his life had Lil Meech taken action. Lil Meech paid for intensive private acting lessons out of pocket for $50.
The first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad.
I had done the casting in Atlanta. I run into him then. But when I look at him, he looked like his daddy, like spitting his hair down like his daddy. The same thing, like it was like, yo, I'm like
5-0. S investment in Lil Meech has surely paid off because she is the driving force behind the success of the BMF series. The young man was having fun and receiving recognition for his acting abilities when season 1 premiered. When his father was released from prison in 2024, his life would only become better. 50 and his friends were there to show Big Meech love as he returned. OG loved sharing gun stories and was glad to have him over. This appeared to be the beginning of something bigger.
Crazy. We went to Meech's house. We sat down with him, Lil Meech, and you know, I thought, you know, big things in the future was coming, you know, because he was talking about stories about jumping in cars with bricks, and he just was telling the war stories that was amazing, where I was mesmerized, and you know, him and 50 was kicked.
Though legends are not always conscious of which neighborhoods they return to, the streets never forget a tale. Meech was leaving prison and entering society. However,
he was unaware of it at the time.
50 were not the only ones anticipating Big Meech's return. Rick Ross, his long-standing competitor, was also a huge fan. Ross and Meech had previously collaborated on the hit single BMF in 2010. Ross named Big Meech on the song that turned into an anthem. Rumor has it that not everyone approved of Ross exploiting Meech's name in that manner, despite the fact that BMF was a huge hit in the streets at the time. Now he was having some trouble. Ross may have therefore viewed Meech's departure as a chance to patch things up, make up, and directly link himself with the homie.
People was confronting Ross everywhere about the words he said in that song. Even some of the BMF guys for saying he think he Big Meech. So you just made a valid point right there, because he know he armor solid. He know he armor solid, and you beefing with his main op. Come on over to MMG Estates, man. Come on over.
Ross wasted little time in getting Big Meech to Miami on supervised release. In addition to arranging a huge welcome home event in Meech's honor, with himself as the main act, he provided financial connections. Even 21 Savage and Lil Baby were asked to participate in the festivities.
February 13th, the Big Meech home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. It'll be special. Epic. Get your tickets right now. I'm back.
Big Meech was definitely enjoying himself. The only issue was that he was unaware of the extent of the animosity between 50 Cent and Rick Ross. You may remember the fallout between 50 and Rick Ross in 2009, when Ross said that 50 had disparaged him and DJ Khaled backstage at the BET Awards. 50 would later claim that he never met Ross, even though he acknowledged seeing Khaled at the event. Shortly after he launched the Drek single Mafia Music, Ross took offense. Officer Ricky responded to 50's remark by making fun of Rick Ross's previous experience working as a prison guard.
And Khaled's a faggot too, he's a faggot. I see him at the BET Award, that's funny. Like, I remember seeing Khaled, but I don't remember seeing Rick Ross at all. Told me he gave me a pass. Well, don't give me no pass, man. I don't deserve passes.
Ross and 50 have been engaged in a fierce battle up to this point, and there is no indication that this war will stop. Big Meech was going to cause trouble with 50 because he was spending time with his enemy. As usual, 50 shared a since-deleted Instagram picture of a rat close to Rick Ross's well-known establishment. Big Meech, I believe. Ross wasn't being clowned by 50. By making grave accusations against Big Meech, he was slandering him, accusing him of spying. However, the post description stated that 50 wasn't finished. He even went so far as to say that Tammy Cohen, who had previously rocked with Big Meech and headed BMF Entertainment while he was incarcerated, turned over some names to the police at Big Meech's request in order to receive a few years off his sentence. Meech refused to accept it. He went on air right away to refute the claims of snitching.
I'm going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amarant Arena, February 3rd.
And the controversy over Lil Meech's moniker grew more heated as all of this drama unfolded in public. There were rumors circulating regarding his true lifestyle. He reportedly spent $500,000 on a set of personalized diamond-studded BMF chains and more than $100,000 on Chrome Hearts jeans. Even though he appeared to be flamboyant and was leading a wealthy lifestyle, there were rumors that he might not even be the owner of some of the expensive items he was showing off.
Seen pictures with Lil Meech with a Richard Mille watch. Like, those watches started $250,000.
That's a fact.
So you mean to tell me your dad needs help for bills, but you got a $250,000 watch?
Vlad,
These two things do not fit together.
Vlad, if Platinum Motorsports drops off a Rolls Royce in the front for me to drive, I'm driving it, but it ain't mine.
Right, you're saying some of these watches aren't his. The show was successful, 3 seasons in. Lil was making money, but he was spending it hand over fist. Like you said, there was the Richard Mille watch, which he got, almost arrested over.
you see it yourself.
There
it was
all the clothes.
Yeah, it's
I'm seeing go yard luggage.
Yeah,
like, this
go,
is
yeah,
later on in
come
life.
on, man. No, and then you in Atlanta at that with indulging spending money. Like, you see a 100,000 poking out his pocket, throwing 40, 50,000 in
The twist then appeared. Ross organized a large welcome home concert for Big Meech. Despite all the excitement, Love Baby 21 Savage's concert was canceled. Unexpected happenings was the official line. The reality, however, was much messier. First, it appeared that ticket sales were struggling. The feds then arrived. When they arrived for soundcheck, they reportedly turned everything off. Meech continued to host a well-liked performance with rappers, boisterous fans, and street contacts, while being closely watched from the halfway house. That most likely created a lot of concerns. He wasn't totally free after being released. Reports state that this incident exceeded the regulations. And don't you already know who said it? As soon as the news leaked, 50 immediately returned to Instagram. He shared a picture of the postponed show along with the caption that follows: "I'm not involved in this. Don't call my phone, please. I genuinely wish you a pleasant day. Cheers to Valentine's Day. You have no idea how powerful I am." 50 elevated the situation when he uploaded a picture of a slouched, apparently unconscious Lil Meech in a wheelchair. Worse, he implied that Lil Meech had a drug issue by hiding Amy Winehouse's recovery. Nor was it the only occasion. 50 has previously stated that early on in the BMF filming process, he personally sent Lil Meech to rehab. Here's the issue though. Meech has never abused drugs or alcohol. No ridiculous TMZ headline, no footage, no arrest. The unconfirmed rumor is only being disseminated by 50 people. However, 50 wasn't finished yet. He made another post. Pictures of Power Book 2 co-star Michael Rainey Jr. and Tommy Hilfiger, model striking the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. However, his caption seemed to be a jab at Lil Meech rather than a direct shout-out. He then tweeted allegations that Lil Meech had allowed a friend to be charged with drug and firearm offenses. During a police stop, "Hey, how are you going to put your tablets and strap on your partner's lap when he's sleeping? You look like you're in your 50s? They also shared an audio recording of someone who sounds like Lil Meech apologizing and what appeared to be body cam footage from the stop.
He also shared what looked like body cam footage from the stop, along with an audio clip of someone who sounds like Lil Meech apologizing.
Oh, good, man.
Hey, charge you running the gun and stuff. Yeah. Okay. This is what y'all found on this. Then y'all found it.
It's not illegal.
Huh?
It's not illegal.
Is it?
It's not illegal
It's not illegal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
Other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's illegal.